Take a look at the lake this morning. All fogged out. Condensation was crazy. I'm packing up my tent right now. Everything is soaked. Slow rolling this morning. Don't have too many miles into town today. So peaceful, beautiful. And we are finally off and hitting the road. I think just after 8 a.m. We're actually gonna follow Forest Road 105 up here out of camp. I was reading some comments in Far Out, and apparently it's still pretty swamped out if you continue along the Florida Trail. So we'll just meet up with it back on Country Road 14. Well, what a great campground to stay at. Condensation was awful, but everything else, the facilities, the view, got water there, hot showers, that was perfect. Had a great sleep underneath the stars last night. Absolutely beautiful out here. Could see everything. So we have about 10-ish miles to this restaurant that I'm looking at stopping to eat for hopefully breakfast or lunch, I'm not sure. They don't, like, a lot of these restaurants don't open up until 11 a.m. anyways, so that's the other reason why I took my time getting out of camp, because I didn't want to get there too early because then they'd be closed. Some of them aren't even open on Sundays or Mondays. Another reason why we're taking our time today is because I can't even check in to the hotel or the motel I'm staying at until 3 p.m. anyways. And speaking of time, if you didn't know, I didn't realize it, Florida actually spans 2 different time zones, the Eastern and Central. And once we get into this Blountstown area, we'll officially be in the Central time zone. So turning on to Country Road 12. I think I misspoke earlier, it's not 14, it's Country Road 12. So we'll be on this for the next 8.5 miles until we reach T. Ray's Kitchen, which is the restaurant I'm aiming for. Oh man, I've never been so happy to be on a dry road walk, and I hate road walks. But compared to that swamp, oh man, this is just so much more relaxing. We are walking right by the Apalachicola Work Center. We are now crossing paths with the Savannah Trailhead. We have now met up with the Florida Trail route. So it actually would spit you out here onto Country Road 12, leaving the Apalachicola National Forest. Thank God, that was killer. The Apalachicola is definitely nothing to play with. That is the real deal. You're wet, your feet are wet, probably I'd say 90% of the time. It is just one big hot, wet mess, or cold, depending on the weather. So walking along this road has actually been quite busy, even though it's a Sunday morning, and the cars come speeding by. Sometimes they move over for you, sometimes they don't. So you're forced off into the shoulder, and this is a pretty nasty slope. I know on film it doesn't look it, but yeah, the grade is pretty steep. So to avoid having to like walk on this tight shoulder, I was considering kind of walking over here. It appears flat, but there definitely is sections of high grass, uneven terrain underneath that grass. So it's like deceiving. And then obviously you have this sloppy, wet mud pit right next to it, this double track. Right, and then you got like little blow down, brush, debris. So I'm just sticking to the road, flatter, and then whenever cars approach, I try to go as far over here as possible without falling over. So I'm trying to time my filming in between traffic. But this is a pretty busy road for a country road. In the back country, that's pretty remote. Crossing over Johnson Mill Branch. So finally starting to enter some residential area. Plenty of farmland out here. But this section in the Eastern Panhandle, you're either walking on the road or you're walking in a swamp. Walking by Rex Lumber. This is quite an operation. I think I'm seeing things. Is there actually a sidewalk? Across the way there, looks like we got a brand spanking new Dollar General Market. And then over here is supposed to be that country kitchen. I don't know if it's open. I only see one car here. It better be. I've been looking forward to this all damn morning. You gotta be kidding me. It's closed. Closed on Sundays. It looks like we're gonna go to the Dollar General, pick up something, use the restroom. Okay, here's the grocery haul. Gosh, if I can get this bag open. So I got banana, got a protein shake, got some nuts. I'm gonna eat most of this right now. So I think I got enough at the Dollar General to at least hold me over until this next potential restaurant up the way. See, that's the thing about these restaurants on Sundays and Mondays. Sometimes they're not open, even though Google Maps says the hours are open. So I'm not sure about this next restaurant. We'll have to see. I think it does, like Google Maps does say this Appalachia restaurant is open. But then again, you know, it's Sunday, so I don't know. But it's only open like 11 to 3, so I gotta kind of hustle to get there, which is why I'm back on the move. Look at the pony. Oh my God. Adorable. We're gonna make a quick pit stop here at the Veterans Park, where there should be bathrooms back here, I believe. It's actually behind that it's behind this building. I didn't realize that. Train depot. Got a gazebo. I believe there's water back here too. Yeah, this is definitely like a replica train, or maybe like, you know, one of those smaller train rides. Got a baseball park. They got like a little playground over here. This could be a good opportunity for pull-ups. So there is bathrooms that are open, but they're way the hell back here, like past the playground, kind of near the baseball fields and basketball court, like way back here. Oh my God. You know, I had to get some pull-ups in. I mean, this would have been a great place to dry out my tent and gear, but the restaurant I'm trying to get to is open, but it closes at 3. So I literally, I don't have that much time. It's like 1:45 right now. So I'm hoping to get there within 20 minutes, eat before they wrap up shop. Passing by Liberty County High School. We've made it to the main downtown intersection area of Bristol, where we're turning off of Country Road 12 onto Route 20. So of course the restaurant I gotta get to is on the opposite side of this highway. It's over there. And I totally missed the crossing back a ways. This will be dangerous. Made it across that busy ass highway. Let's hope I don't have to cross that again. And we are here at Appalachia. I don't know about that buffet. Something ain't sitting right. Must have been all that fried chicken. Yeah, that food is just sitting weird in my stomach right now. It's like I'm bloated, but I can't move it. I don't know, it's weird. So I do have to cross this damn highway again. As you can see, there's actually a walkway right over here. Crossing over the Apalachicola River. And that means we are officially in Central Time. And my phone already got set back an hour, so it is official. We are Central Time Zone. Unfortunately, it looks like we're losing the sidewalk. So if I'm understanding the instructions correctly, somehow we get off of this main road and go on that pavement to go underneath the bridge. My hotel is straight ahead, so I think that's the direction we'll continue going. Actually, on second thought, let me show you guys how to do this. I think I understand. So I kind of just cut through to this pavement here. So I jumped off the main highway. Gonna go down here, and we're gonna go underneath the bridge towards the center of town, and then we'll go towards the hotel. So that's all you do. You jump on that pavement, and then you go underneath the bridge. There was like a bunch of teenagers there singing or something, so I didn't want to film that. But then we just walk along this kind of, I guess, boardwalk or plank walk. You see the blaze right here? Yeah, so if you're heading northbound and you're on the left-hand side, you kind of just, like I showed you get off on the left side, you kind of cut across the grass down to that paved walkway, go underneath the bridge, and then it takes you right to here. It's actually a nice little greenway to walk down. So the fried chicken I ate, finally starting to simmer down. I think I just had too much fried chicken at once. My body just can't process all that fried, oily shit. This is real nice. Got a little park up here. Got a train. Got a little crossing. Looks like you got some nice restaurants up here too that are obviously not open because it's a Sunday. Over here on the right is Fiddler's Oyster Bar. Definitely want to hit up this place while I'm in town. It's pretty cool. This is an old locomotive. Look at that. The old engine. It's pretty cool. The old steam engine. All right, so I believe the trail just continues straight, but to get to the Calhoun Motor Lodge, we're gonna take a left. So before we hit the lodge, the motor lodge that I'm staying at, we're actually gonna take a left on Clark and check out this Mexican joint. Because I think I'm gonna order some food to go for tonight, because I know I'm gonna be hungry later. Right up beyond the police station. Oh, actually it's right, I didn't realize it. It actually neighbors the park we just walked by. So essentially I just did a loop, right? Because the park is right back there. I just went around. El Jalisco. Well, that place is awesome. I may venture back there again at some point this week for round 2. That was great service, very quick. I got a to-go meal, so I guess verdict is still out on how good the actual meal is, or food. But they are super friendly there. Got a hornitos on the rock with some lime. I'm feeling good. So there's like the main intersection of downtown Blountstown. Downtown Blountstown. And I think the motor lodge is right off of the State Road 20 up here on the right. And we made it to the Calhoun Motor Lodge. Nice, neat little place. And I'm all the way over here on the end. Here's the first look at the Calhoun Motor Lodge rooms. This is just perfect. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Nice and clean, beautiful. Nice little bathroom in here, shower. Yeah, it's like a nice little studio here. Oh, this is interesting. They have the sink outside in the room as opposed to the bathroom. But yeah, this is great. I think I'm gonna enjoy staying here. Hell of a past couple of days. We made it through the swamp. We made it through the road walk. This was the most challenging part of the Florida Trail by far. And probably one of the most challenging sections of trail that I've done ever. And I've hiked, and I've hiked all over the world. I've made it over the hump. And then from here on out, I can taste the finish line. We're getting close, but this was a big section. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It was painful at times, but we persevered. Looking forward to taking these next couple of days off my feet and enjoying the town of Blountstown. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video.